Hello everyone, and today I'm going for my persuasive essay. It's going to be about the marijuana controversy in this world today. Um, so the first thing I want to start off with is it's a really big controversy with our society, whether to be legalized the actual marijuana or even just the medicinal kind. Um, I know a lot of people like to they want to use more of the THC part of it instead of the actual marijuana. So I do have um, a little graph. It's on my phone. I wasn't able to put it into the um, presentation of this video, but I'm just going to be reading off what is on there. Um, so I do want to discuss the likelihood of becoming addicted and who can be addicted so easily. I believe I can talk about this personally because I've used both types of marijuana and they both affected my mental health differently. So my main points are going to be um, who can become addicted and is marijuana bad for you or does it actually help? So the first point is who can become addicted? Well, honestly, in my opinion, anybody can become addicted to anything, truthfully. But the statistics that I found, it was 30% of those who use it every day have some sort of marijuana disorder. So right here, it is the graph of, this is the graph that I do have. And as you can see, the black is the 30% that use it every day. And um, so some can stop without having a problem, and while others have withdrawals, those people that just stop and not have any problem with it are perfectly fine. Like me, on the other hand, um, between using it two different kinds of way, I really never had a problem with it. Um, if I wanted to start again, I would start again. If I didn't want to start again, I mean, easy for me. I know I've been friends with some people that they have to be on it for whatever reason. I don't know. I personally can't keep smoking. Like, it's just horrible for me. But another thing about these withdrawals are the people that are quitting or trying to quit. They start feeling irritable, moody, physically drained. They're wanting snack foods all the time. Like, I mean, that sounds like they would be if they were high, but it's a lot of what that is too. My next point of that first point would be that people who smoke the marijuana before the age of 18 are 4 to 7 more likely to develop this marijuana disorder as an adult. And it's one in it's 1 in 5.5 people. As you can see that they show the as leaves on there, and you can see that there's that one over here, and then there's that 5 and that half. So that's how I looked at that 4 to 7 times more likely. And I really like this graph because it gave me the facts on top of that, and it showed me it in that different way. Because usually I'm used to like pie charts or dots and like where we're going at in this. So I really enjoyed looking at this graph. So personally, I believe that people who do smoke before that age can develop disorder. When I smoked, I was about 19 years old. So I mean, I was right there, but it wasn't anything. So I feel like that's probably the reason why I'm not addicted. I know that I'm not gonna be naming who, but I do have a friend that I'm pretty sure they smoked before they were 18, and it seems as though they can't get off of that. Um, but there was, and with the irritability and the having a problem with withdrawals, that was all from behavior wellness and recovery. And this next point that I'm about to make is so it was actually about a man named George, and this is from the Helpline, and it says that he quit at the age of 50 and he didn't have any problems, while others were resulting in difficulty of quitting. Like I was saying before, that it was harder to quit for those people. So the second main point that I have is it bad for you or is it good for you? Everybody has their own opinions. I believe that there's certain things that can help others, and like, it just depends on your body, I believe. So the one point that I did see was the adult cancer patients. They use that to ease their nausea and other symptoms. Um, I know that I've seen multiple videos of, I think it's actually the same little girl. She talked about how she decided to go on to teach. She talked to her doctors to doing that and had her mom put her on that, and she actually got better within weeks. And I couldn't find that chart or even the video for that, but it was really amazing to see the kind of difference that can make. But that one was the good part. So the bad part is the pediatricians say that anyone under 25 can cause brain function to be impaired. And while I say this, I am gonna tell you some kind of experience of mine. I feel like after I've smoked, um, I honestly feel like, truthfully, I have lost some sort of like brain activity, like not brain activity, but like brain cells. Like, I know it sounds really ridiculous to say that, but I truthfully, honestly believe that before I started smoking, I did have more of a kind of brain function, and I was able to comprehend a lot of other things, and now I don't feel like I can as well, but I'm still there. If that makes any kind of sense, it does to me, and I have talked about it a few times to my friends and family about that, and they as well believe that that's something that goes along with them as well. Um, I feel like this is also bad because once you build up the tolerance, you become dependent on it. So that's literally all you do. First, well, some people, that's all you do. You just wake up, go to work, smoke, and be done. And like, I feel like that's all people do nowadays, and I don't feel like that we should be dependent on that. Um, but in conclusion, I do want to make it a point that you can become addicted, just like you can become addicted to anything else in the world. Um, but it's not as likely. I feel like throughout reading all these facts that it's just a matter of person. You can definitely get a marijuana disorder, which causes people to have withdrawals if they're trying to quit. And I also believe it is a matter of opinion if it's bad or not. I believe that if it can help you and it can make you feel better and help your mental state, then that should help you, then you should use it. If it's just for fun, I don't really feel like you should use it because it's not technically what it should be used for. So that's all I have today. Thank you so much for watching and have a good day.